outside.
You smoked outside. Oh my God, so good. Welcome to YERBABUENA here from Cali,
Ooh.
California. What's up, Cali Care Group? Thank you very much for sponsoring and always delivering the best fucking herb. And then we have so much to talk about today. I have a very special friend. He is from Texas, El Paso, Texas. Please introduce yourself, Rafa. Tell him who you are.
Hey, what's
You
up,
are.
everybody?
Diles, güey.
Thank you very much for having me, man. My name is Rafael Molina. I am a stand-up comedian originally from El Paso, Texas. I now live in Los Angeles, California, not too far from Richard, and I love it. Number one, the women, but the number two thing, the weed, man. You gotta love Cali weed, dude. It's the best.
Let me ask you this, Rafa. We've known each other for a long time as comedians. Being from what the fuck? Being from Texas, and it's not legal there. Are they asking for orders? Where the fuck are you at?
I'm right now. I'm in the hotel lobby, so people are gonna hear
The
me talk
hotel
about
lobby. Fuck.
smoking
Oh,
weed.
okay. Okay, because it sounded like shit. So,
Oh, it does, dude.
let me.
My bad.
It does. No. It sounds that whoever the fuck is talking right now is loud as fuck.
Oh, shit, dude.
Are they? No. You're good. You're good. Okay, let's just keep talking. My question to you: how did you do it, bro? Smoking weed. When did you start? Being from Texas and El Paso, it's still not legal.
Nah, it hasn't
When did
been
you
for a long
start?
time.
When
I
did you
started
start?
when I was like 13 years old, dude, and
How old are
obviously
you now? How old
I'm
are you now?
turning 35 next month, so I'm
Okay.
34, whatever.
All
Um,
right.
so 13 years old, dude. The first time I got introduced to weed was with my best friend in middle school. Right, we just wanted to try it out, dude. We didn't, and we, we were in my hometown. There's a lot of gangs, so access to drugs is very easy. We were able to, two
But
13 year
how?
olds.
Like you go to your uncle, say, hey, Theo, can I have a joint? Or if
No,
you already knew who the fucking people sold weed?
just walking from school, dude, people would ask us, hey, man, like these gangsters would ask us, hey, bro, you want to buy some weed? And
Uh,
for the longest time, we're like, no, thank you, no, thank you. And one day we're like, you know what, dude, let's just get some. And yeah, I think I stole like $10 from my mom. Fucking proud son. Uh,
Proud son stealing from mommy to buy weed,
yeah,
you
you know.
fucking asshole, you animal.
So
Okay.
then, so we get it right, dude, and then we didn't know how to even smoke it. We saw that people would roll it in a piece of paper. The only thing we had was one of those brown paper towel napkins from like the restroom where you dry your hands.
Oh.
So we rolled it in one of those things, dude. And I mean, not just because of the weed, but because of that paper, we were coughing, dude, for hours. Uh, but man, we were on it. That moment, I realized when it hit me, we were walking down a canal,
Uh-huh.
and I just remember seeing this canal go on forever, dude. But I felt so light that I felt like I was kind of floating, like I was just moving forward to it.
You know how
And
jealous I am of that right now as you speak? Because as a weed, it's like a punishment, right? The more you
yeah,
smoke, the less you feel that canal being
yeah,
forever.
dude.
When you first smoked it, you're like, ah, fuck, dude, this is scary. But now you're like, God damn it, I wish.
Dude, yeah, man. Like if I have that feeling again, I remember one time I swear, dude, I swear on my life, I was high and I floated, bro. I like floated for like 10 feet. I swear on my life, dude. I don't know how I got from one place to the other, but the weed said I floated.
Yep. So you started at 13. Did you ever get caught in Texas with weed? And what's the punishment?
Well, I've always been lucky, man. I've always had the luck of the draw when it comes to dealing with police because I have been pulled over with marijuana in my car. And one time it was with a state trooper, right? Like the top, like the CHP, the equivalent of the CHP.
Yeah, they're going to
So
stop you to fuck with you.
yeah, so they stopped me, dude, and and I had a little bit of residue of like whatever falls when you're rolling a joint or packing in a pipe falls right there on your driver's seat. So this dude pulls me out and he grabs like a pinch of weed and he goes, "What's this, buddy? What is this?" And I'm like, "Ah, well, I mean, you know what it is, dude." He goes, "You have any more?" I said, "Nah, that's it, man." And he like made a little search and he goes, "All right, just get out of here." And he just let me
Really?
go. Yeah, I guess I never looked like a real criminal. I always looked like just like some dude, man, just like like a pothead. So he's like, this kid is in trouble. He's just enjoying a smoke.
Now, let's talk about brand now, and then I'll go more into what's going on with you in the comedy world. I want to talk about your favorite ones. This one just became my very favorite, Neptune OG. Have you ever heard? Now, this is what I don't know if anybody that's there can tell me. I've known that anytime something is OG is usually indica,
Indica, yeah, right, yeah.
right? So Neptune OG, and it says sativa.
That
So
is,
I don't know why that is. I have to talk to these guys, but it's become one of my favorites during the day. Like I just started painting the house. This is an active weed where you're up and running, dude. You're moving around. You're constantly fucking doing. Okay, what else do I have to get organized? Like
yeah,
if you want to do your homework, if you want to fucking finish a painting, if you want to read a book, if you want to get anything creative done with this one. And I know it's hard because a
yes.
lot of people might be looking for some, but let me tell you, this one gets you fucking wired.
All
Like
right, man.
not
Neptune
wired.
OG.
Yeah, Neptune OG, nice and
Yeah, when I
fresh.
go back to
And
Cali, I'm getting some.
yeah, and it's nice and cheesy. Like I like it. You smell it. And it's pungy. It's like
Yeah, it's
ooh.
like a
So like
fine cheese.
a white cheese. Like do you have any brands that you miss? And maybe somebody might know that they can get them. Like, you know, we all have that the one that got your heart, bro. That brand that got your heart. Like, purple cheese is mine. If
Like,
anybody know where purple cheese is at, tell her daddy's here waiting for her.
yeah.
But
Okay. The thing I miss the most is the good old two-finger dimebacks, bro. That's what I miss the most. You know what I mean? Like,
really,
yeah, dude, you remember $10? You would get like two
yeah,
fat fingers, dude. It was like,
yeah,
and back then it was awesome stuff, right? Because I didn't know that there was classification of weed, and
uh-huh.
there was two different ones, and then they spread into different strains. I thought it was just red hair, orange
His
hair,
hair.
purple hair. You know what I mean? It's
Hmm.
just their different hair, dude. So
Whatever you saw on High Times, whatever you read on High
right.
Times, right?
And I remember the best one I got, dude. This dude in high school, his brother was a big pot seller in town, and this dude just stole a bunch of weed from him, bro. Like I'm talking, like it wasn't a lot, right? But it was like a big old. In Texas, it's a lot. I'd say like maybe about an
Quarter,
ounce. Yeah, about
no,
yeah, yeah, about a quarter ounce. Yeah, and this dude came to high school. He wanted to be part of our little loser crew, right? And he's like, hey man, I got this weed. I'll sell it to you for $20. And dude, it was like purple nuggets, dude. It was purple nuggets. It had like it looked like it had green hairs.
at that moment, you thought it was gonna last forever. Like you're
Yeah,
like,
oh
oh
yeah,
my god, oh we're gonna get high for the next 8 years. You smoked
yeah.
it in a week.
8 days later.
8 days later, hey, where's that dude at? That's crazy. And that was your favorite? Is that the one that you still miss?
Well, okay, but well now that I've been smoking a lot, I'm a sativa guy, dude. So when you said that about the Neptune
Yeah.
OG, I gotta try it, man. I love sativa.
And sativa guys and sativas, you understand, right? The difference it won't
Yeah,
bring you down is you get it and then you're just motivated to do shit,
yeah, yeah.
right?
That's a great way to start the day, and indica's the greatest way to end it, right?
You
Like,
you you wake and bake, bro? Are you those
oh
wake and
yeah,
baker?
dude,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah, dude. I'm like, at first I get up, I do my thing. I don't just wake up and smoke, right? I do my little thing, drink some water, and then start the
Then
day.
once I drink a
Yeah,
glass of water, now
just a little
something's
bit of
up
water. Yeah,
to make sure the smoke goes down way.
yeah,
So
smoothly.
you
Yeah,
so smoke now. Do you smoke a joint in the morning or you hit a bong?
I
What do
have
you
a little.
recommend?
I prefer little one hitters for me because I don't have a lot of friends, but or I choose to smoke alone a lot of times.
It's better
Just
now with COVID. I'll just give a friend here. Have some here.
for
You can
sure.
smoke it on yours, and
Yeah,
just let's not giving each
no,
other COVID.
definitely with this thing on. Yeah, you got to go one hitter, man.
Yeah.
And I have a great friend, dude. That if I could, this dude makes cool ass little one hitters out of Austin. His name's JJG Glass, and this dude is the best ones, dude. They're small. They have a little thing you can hold it, be all fancy if you want to.
Uh
But
huh.
I like how they're compact. If you have good weed, like one of those little bowls is gonna get you where you want to be. You know what I mean? Like
Uh huh.
you don't need to overdo it because then you're just burning the weed and you're wasting it, bro. You know what I mean?
Uh
But
huh.
But
So
yeah,
how
dude.
much? How much in the morning do you smoke? So it's you get that one hitter, you get that little bowl that's in it, and then
It's,
that's it.
yeah, it's about a good. It's about, I would say about half a joint, or like not about a quarter of a joint worth of weed. You
Hmm.
know, and yeah, dude, I smoke that. Like now that I have a jobby job, I get to the job and it gets me good for 4 hours, and then lunchtime I need to recharge, and then.
So how do you do it at work? How do you do it to hide it?
Oh, dude, I never really cared to hide it. Like I'm the guy that shows up high on the interviews, so they see this is my normal face.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah,
What do you mean?
yeah.
Oh,
Like
so
the
you've
first day,
always
yeah, to the
you
interview,
show
I'll
up
show up
high?
high, dude. Yeah, I'll be like, hey, yeah, this is my face. And it's
Yeah.
funny because then when I'm not high, they think there's something wrong. Like, hey,
He
dude,
said,
you look a little
"Why are you
serious.
so? Yeah, why are you so serious, bro? Like, are you on
Yeah,
coke? Are you on coke?
yeah.
Oh,
What are
no,
you
no,
up
no, no, no!
to?
I'd rather you think I'm on weed."
Yeah, nah, man. I haven't smoked today.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. So you come back, they don't see it, and everything's cool. How do you feel when you're not smoking?
Ah, I don't. Sometimes a little aggravated by people around me, or the news, or just the world in general. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Um,
and that's the point I was trying to make to other people. I said, in terms of weed, it's like cigarettes, but like you said, you smoke a very small amount where I'm pretty sure you won't die of lung cancer. Do you understand?
right.
Like where now, if you had cigarettes, then yeah, you're gonna fucking die. But you understand if a person is like smoking a little bit at a time to medicate, to know that shit, life's stressful, but this will keep me going and maybe make me more have more empathy for other people and maybe more
Right.
patient. Fuck it, I won't honk at this guy. I get it. You know, sometimes we're all distracted.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, I mean, so
Yeah.
I think weed really makes your life just better, bro. It's like having a cup of
Yeah.
coffee. I really
Yeah.
think weed is like having a cup of coffee. Some people can have a cup of coffee to get wired, and that makes them feel better. Other people can fucking smoke a one blunt or a fucking joint and
Joint.
just be
Yeah.
set.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with you on that, dude. 100%. I so one of the ways that I normalize my excessive uh, use of marijuana at times was that I called it a, my friends and I, we started calling it a life enhancer. Right?
yeah,
It's like,
right.
yeah, life could be great, but if you add this, it's just gonna enhance
Bad,
everything.
bad. Yes,
And
yes. Like example, my wife said to me, "Listen, you're getting a little chubby. How about this? If you get up in the morning, you go walk. I'll let you smoke a joint all the way around the dude." I'm like, "Fuck! I get
how
to wake up."
motivated were you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
my
woke up
wife's
the
gonna
next
let it
day.
to you,
Dude, my wife doesn't let me smoke that early, but just fuck it. So
but if you
now she
walk,
gets me. She gets me walking every morning, and I smoke my joint. And sometimes I take a little longer because I haven't smoked it yet. So
I've
I
been
keep
tuning
walking.
and yeah, yeah, dude.
Exactly.
See, your
So
wife
I'm
got smart with it.
yeah, so now it became a habit. So now every morning I wake up and now I walk every morning, but now I
Yeah,
started adding running. So dude, this would have saved my life, man. I was close to
right.
getting diabetes, but this motivated me to get up. If somebody tells you you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be high as fuck, especially right now with quarantine. We know we're in California, we can't get the fuck
It's
out. I don't know
sad.
why. It's fucked up that the government is waiting for the elections to let
Yeah.
everybody go back to normal.
Yeah,
But
Texas is so different. But anywho, you said that this is going to Europe, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay,
It's all
so
in Europe.
everybody in the EU, whoever hears this, right, where their marijuana is not
Mhm.
legal. Like you remember back in the day, man, all the negative propaganda that they would put on weed, like if you smoke, you're gonna go crazy, right? You're gonna want to fly out of buildings,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
Weed
it's so not
madness.
true, man. Like, granted, if you're, I think it's just if you're around a bad element or if you have just bad thoughts, you may have a bad trip. But I really think it's less likely with marijuana. Yeah, it's like it's one of the most simplest.
People used weed to get off of coke in the 80s. Do you
Yeah, dude.
understand? This
Yeah,
just takes the edge off. This goes like, fuck, I have the anxiety to do something. I don't fuck. I'd rather smoke and then get that anxiety out of me.
right.
So
And
you
for
just smoke.
anxiety,
Yeah.
yeah, for anxiety, you would want to smoke some indica, right? Calm you
Yeah.
down, soothe you
Calm you
down.
down, get you something to eat, relax, gain some
Yeah.
weight, fuck it. Right. So, you know what I
Watch a
mean?
good movie,
Watch a
or
good movie.
make a shitty movie good.
Hmm. And this is another thing. You're not married, right, Rafa?
Nah, dude.
Have you ever been married?
No, no,
Never been married.
no,
No kids.
no, dude.
Oh
I'm a saint.
God damn! Fuck, pinche marihuano,
All
smoking weed
right.
saved you. You had no ambition in life, and
Dude.
look how happy you look. I loved it. I loved
or
it.
the or the smell repelled some chicks away.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Especially in Texas, was there a certain stigma behind it, bro, when you were in Texas
Oh, for
because you're a
sure, dude.
marijuana? So
Yeah,
with yeah,
and you know it is a pinchy marijuana, right? Like damn pothead. Look at that pothead over there, boy. You say you don't want to. You don't want to grow up and be like them potheads over there. You know, it's just like with the
really,
cowboy
you would
hat.
get that in Texas?
Yeah, dude. The
Yeah,
goddamn pothead. Yeah, man.
really? Okay.
And like it's funny, dude, because here there's so much coke too, right? Like, dude, this is Coke City, dude. So El Paso,
In
Texas,
El
right?
Paso, Texas,
Yeah,
super coke, a lot, like
yeah,
here
right.
too. Yes.
Dude, so it was like in high school, it was like if you smoke marijuana, you're like this gross, like, you smoke weed, but if you did coke, you're like one of the cool ones. And
Oh my
even now,
God! Yeah.
yeah, even as adults and stuff, even if like you're drunk, like people would rather you be an alcoholic and a drunk than be a pothead. You know, it's like come
Yeah.
on, man,
Yeah.
like this thing.
And it's
I don't,
funny. I've never seen anybody smoke weed and throw up. You know what I mean?
well,
When you
I've
get
got,
drunk, oh no. Well, but you can drink and smoke and you throw up.
yeah. Oh, but that now you're getting twisted. You know what I mean?
What I'm saying. But if you only drink, drink, you're eventually gonna throw up.
Oh
Does,
yeah,
does that make sense?
oh
If I
yeah,
smoke, do I ever throw up?
yeah. You gotta fall asleep before you do.
Marijuana prevents you from getting nauseous. That
Yeah,
is one of the positives of marijuana. When you add alcohol is when you get twisted, and then that's when you throw up.
yeah.
Do you
And
understand?
you gotta be careful with that, people.
But that's what I'm saying is even if you had a pot party instead of a fucking beer party or a cake
Oh, dude,
party,
right?
you know what I
How
mean?
fun would that be? You would have snacks and different drinks.
Exactly. Nobody would fight.
That'd be
Nobody
cool.
would fight. We'd all be smoking weed. We play
Yeah.
different types of music. We put
Like little
psychedelic. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, let's draw. Let's do charades. Let's.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It would be a
dude,
fucking
that would be
peaceful
awesome.
fucking party.
It'd be like a kid party for
Now,
adults.
nobody throws up. Okay. Depending on who you are, okay, I can drive now.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm sober enough. I think I can drive. Okay, yeah. Okay, we can tell that you can drive. Okay, it goes away. Especially if you are a regular smoker. So if I'm there and I'm a regular smoker, that's the kind of party I want to go to. So I know that I can see. I realistically, I can go to a comedy club, smoke a joint, let open act do his thing, the feature, and then I perform. By the time I'm done, I'm sober again,
you're good.
and I
Yeah,
didn't and I didn't have to drink. I didn't have to drink one beer. I didn't have to drink anything, and I had a great time. And the
yeah,
whole time, I'm mellow as fuck.
yeah, dude. No, I'm telling you, there's so many great benefits to smoking marijuana. Just to, even the legalization of it with the tax revenue, because everybody wants to try it at least once, but a
Mhm.
lot of people are scared because it's illegal. And some of these laws, man, because I remember back in the day, it was like don't go to Nevada if you smoke weed, because I think if they found a seed, you could do like 10 to 25 years. And right, but then rapists are doing like 2 years and like, all right, go out and like, come on, man. Marijuana, dude, is I've okay. When my parents busted me and my mom was super disappointed, right? Like, what did I do, Rafael? What did I do wrong as a mother, right? I was like,
Dios mío.
yeah. I was like, you did nothing wrong, mom. I was like, this is a plant that God put for us to smoke, man, to ingest, we can make food, we can make clothing, we can make, housing with it, medicine. I laid it all out, dude. Like, I wasn't there just smoking to, well, I was, but then I started to get into it, started reading about it. And dude, when you see how it was, what's it called? Like, how they made it like the devil drug in the 20s and the 1900s, you realize like these people are full of shit, man. They just wanted to sell paper, paints, right? And not do it with hemp because everybody can grow it. If you grow your own hemp, you can make your own rope. You can make your own shirts if you grow
Yeah.
enough. You know what I mean? So dude, these people want the money, and weed is the catalyst that can give us an edge to be
Hmm.
semi-equal to it.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
even the way
Well,
it expands your mind, dude, like you said, it keeps you from being a dick, right? It keeps you from being a bad, for the most part, keeps you from being a
mhm.
bad person.
but then, why would they need Soloff? Why would they need Prozac? If this allows you to be able to live life and intermingle with stupid people, or intermingle with idiots, intermingle with fucking Trump supporters, then you're
Well,
like,
that's the thing,
Okay, well, I gotta accept that that's your belief.
or
I can,
liberals.
you know what I mean?
No, yeah,
So
I get it, dude.
it's life is tough. So if I smoke this, it maybe gives me more empathy to other people, and that's what I'm saying. And it
Right.
really does, because it slows down the process of just getting angry, going, ah, fuck you, like.
And you know what? Also, Richard, you're absolutely right. It gives you empathy for others, but I also think it gives you introspective, which gives empathy to yourself as well, man. Which
Exactly.
I don't
It
think a
does.
lot of us do. You know, a lot of us are so critical to ourselves that maybe not even the world, we bring ourselves down. And
Yes.
we did. It really does make you think, like,
Yeah.
outside the box. Like, okay, well, this is my problem. How can I fix it? When I have arguments with my girlfriends or with friends, whatever, um, I'll go smoke a joint, and then I'll realize that 90% of the time, like, I was wrong, and it also gives me it gives me the ability to see it from the
Okay,
outside
so
in.
now let's look at it this way. Let's look at it this way. You get pissed off with your girl, and we've seen millions of music videos. We've seen millions of fucking movies where the guy goes gets drunk,
Yeah,
and then he turns out making a fool out of himself. Now, if you fucking argue with your girl, you run outside and you smoke a joint, like what you said. You know what? Yeah, man. And maybe I am wrong. Fuck, man. You know what? You're all right. Fuck. You walk back in. You go, you know what, babe? Let's
exactly.
order a pizza, man.
I'm
Fuck this
sorry.
bullshit. Come
Give me a
here.
hug.
Hey,
Yeah.
make that flan, man. Make that fucking my favorite flan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Give
And
me some.
you realize, fuck, why am I outside? Let's go inside and eat.
Yeah, no, and not just that, but yeah, you realize that the argument you were having is something minimal to maybe the relationship that you have with this person. So
And let's say it's because marijuana now makes you think, wow, there's other universe out there, and maybe there's Mars, and maybe we might be able to live in Mars because this planet's not going to last forever. And then you go, why the fuck are we all arguing about macaroni and cheese when we're going to
yeah,
die anyways? Let's go inside and enjoy life. You know what I mean? It puts things in
exactly.
perspective.
Yeah,
I
very
mean,
much
you're
so.
high as fuck. You're thinking of other things, but it'll bring you back in perspective
But
to go,
yeah,
oh, fuck, this is worth it.
yeah, exactly. It makes you like feel your feelings. You know what I mean? Like instead of like you
Yeah.
said, like drinking and fucking drinking them down.
Yeah, yeah. And then
You
exactly. And then what's
know?
it? Hey, get an EPO. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Hey, call Susie. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, when the fuck did it was
I'm gonna call
about
that chick.
macaroni? Yeah, it was about macaroni and cheese. Relax, like,
Hey, are you up? This chick isn't talking to me. I miss you. No, man.
bro. It was a fight about macaroni and
Yeah.
cheese. God damn, like it didn't
Uh,
have to go that way. So if you smoke a joint after you argue with your girl, is the best advice you can give them, right?
oh
Smoke
yeah,
them.
dude.
Yeah,
And
right.
ladies too, right? Sometimes you're wrong too, and you
Yes.
won't admit it until you take that little hit, and
Yeah.
the weed tells you it was your fault this time, girl. Go
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah. Go apologize. Go make him a sandwich. You
Yeah,
both got
right.
high. Yeah, because you smoked all the weed and you never told him it was all smoked out. He's always told you, I'll buy more. Just tell me you smoked it all. And
Yeah,
that could be a problem in some relationships, bro, especially in smoking relationships where the
yeah,
girl smokes just like the guy smokes. Girls, just let us know, hey, we out of weed. We
we got
get
it.
it. It's like us going and pick up in the filtered water, or us going to get the laundry or whatever. We know
Yeah,
there's certain jobs we got, like to cut the grass outside, or
yeah.
fix the car.
It's
The
like if
weed
I
is
were
our
to use your
job.
makeup. Yeah, it's like if I
Yeah.
were to use your makeup. Eh,
Yeah.
You would
Yeah.
want me
Yeah.
to, like, if I used it, like, it'll cover up a zit here and there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
finish,
See,
I finish your
exactly.
mascara.
Yeah,
It's
like
like,
like look at this. If I use your shampoo and
oh,
you
there you
buy
go.
the
That's better.
shampoo, there you go. I use her shampoo. I use my
Oh,
wife's shampoo and I use her conditioner. So it's an unknown rule. Like this is an understanding we have as a couple. I tell my wife, all right, I'll get the weed, you get the shampoo and the
yeah,
toothpaste. You know what I mean? So I don't have to worry about the toothpaste and I don't have to worry about the fucking shampoos and she doesn't have to worry about the weed. Now, she does have one job though. You need to tell me when the weed is out.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
smoke the last fucking weed and then not say anything and I go, yeah, I'm gonna go with the closet and what the fuck happened to the half an ounce? Oh, I smoked it. Fuck! What did you say?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
And
Oh,
just
I
pass through 20
no.
dispensaries.
This is the thing is, oh, Susie came and she wanted some, so I gave her some. Like, bitch, tell Susie to go buy some. There's a bunch of
Right,
stores.
exactly. Susie passes through a bunch of dispensaries.
Exactly. Like what? It's not like I'm the only one that sells it. We
Yeah,
all shit. I promote it. Like they'll go to your house. Why do you have to take
exactly,
my?
dude.
Yeah. Why do you
Oh,
have to
for
take my
sure.
weed? So what I started doing, bro, and this is what some of you guys can do to conserve some of your weed. This is a tip: get cheap weed. Buy cheap weed because now you have amateurs that come to your house and go, oh, yeah, we tried it in Cabo. Should we try it tonight? And you're like, oh, I don't know. Should we? Oh, you're like, fucker, you never smoked weed.
Yeah,
So I
have the
don't,
little stuff.
yeah, I give them the ones that they give you for free at the dispensary.
Yeah,
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 that fucking loose joint. Yeah, if I
yeah, the
smoke that.
sale joint. Yeah,
It's that low joint. Oh, oh yeah, it's, oh my god, it's so fresh.
oh,
Yeah, I can feel it already. I'm like, well, yeah, whatever.
just banana boat. You
Oh
really
shit.
feel that.
Yeah, so I don't know, bro. That's the I don't know. I don't know if in the UK this is a problem because they don't consume it that much or yeah, fuck it.
That's interesting, man. See, like, I would think people in the old world, you know what I mean, would be more
Mm.
hip to marijuana, man. Because
Yeah, right.
right, we all heard about Amsterdam, how like I think right Amsterdam was like the first place where you could go just do drugs and it'd be cool.
Hmm.
And so I had this misconception until you told me today that it's illegal over there. Like I'm for sure like Middle Eastern countries, I know that shit, right? Like look at
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
everything
yeah.
is illegal.
But that's the thing, dude. I don't know why it's still illegal, whatever fucking reason it is. I'm pretty sure it's gonna change pretty soon. But the more than anything, I think in this create awareness where people are gonna realize I don't need all that fucking medication. I think if I only took a little puff in the morning, it'll be all right.
Yeah, dude.
Everything will be all right.
Yeah,
Everything's gonna be all right. And let me tell you, bro, right now with the shit that's going on with Mexico, people don't know this, but I'm gonna tell you guys. In Mexico, I went into a roast where I started roasting this other comedian on a live stream in YouTube of a very famous comedian. So I go into this roast, and of course I've been smoking, I've been drinking, and I start my rap, but because I'm so like drunk and smoked out, I don't do that such a great job in delivering the rap, and it sounds just like a bunch of insults. And I called her a bitch. Well, everybody gets upset, and then all of Mexico goes fucking bananas.
yeah.
Everybody, the news, and
Cancel
everybody
Richard.
starts. Did you see it, bro?
I
Did you see
saw
it?
it, dude. Yeah,
You saw
I
it?
heard it down the grapevine, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So it became a big, it became national news for some reason.
Yeah, dude.
Now nationally, everybody is talking about me that I insulted this young lady. Now, I want to say it here too. This is a roast. I did not just insult this woman. She came to a roast. It's a competition. They picked her for me. I really liked her. I think she's an amazing comedian. I put her on her first show in the United States, Sigue la Risa, on their first Spanish show production. The second was because of me that she's on the second one, Entre Nos. And I'm even they thanked me in the credits on that special.
Yeah,
So I really like her, but it's
yeah,
a
dude.
roast. But it's a roast, and
Exactly.
and so they said, "Go at it. This is your opponent." And I go at it, and when I insult her and I call her a bitch, the world
Mhm.
erupts, and
Yeah,
everything in Mexico gets offended. And I'm like, "Okay, guys." I realize maybe if I understand, I didn't make fuck first. I didn't make them laugh. Second, it came off as very offensive. Third, um, the word bitch. I understand. Okay, I get it. That's the word I shouldn't use.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah,
Because it's degrading, and I understand now. And if in a roast, And the second, third of a fourth of all is I didn't write the song. It was
Yeah.
BJ Blunt. She's a female rapper.
Yeah.
Okay, she's
Yeah.
a female rapper, and you can see her in the video. She's there with me rapping. She
Yeah.
wrote the song. I just
Oh,
read it
okay.
off the
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she said,
Yeah.
"This is a roast battle." I said, "Are you sure this is okay?" She was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, it's okay, man. It's a roast battle." And I'm like,
Right.
"Okay." I read what was on the paper. Now, I made the mistake of not realizing, okay, I shouldn't say these words.
Yeah.
But at
Maybe editing or something.
exactly, but
Like you
at
said,
that
it,
point,
dude.
and at the point, I'm like, you know what? I've been drinking, I've been smoking. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, yeah, we're good. I'm like, all right, here we go.
Let it rip.
And I just said to him, dude, and I made a mistake. And I said, I'm sorry to her. At the very next day, once I realized this had happened, because I was still drinking, I was still smoking.
Yeah, you were
Um,
having a good time.
I was having a good time,
And
and then I realized, oh shit, people did get offended. I did fuck up. Fuck. I
that's
apologized to her, apologized to her husband, apologized to everybody. But once again, I did this. I didn't do this on purpose. I didn't go there and try to just hurt her. She came
right. It
to a
wasn't like
competition. It was a
never,
roast, and that's all. Like I was just here to
never
roast
happened.
you.
Yeah.
And the next day, I said, I've never had no malice behind. I've always tried to help you. Like, why would
Yeah.
I hurt you now? Or why would I even say those things on purpose?
Right.
This
Or
is
even if they were if they really had any weight, like if that's how you really felt, right? It's just a roast.
exactly. If there was some malice, if there was
Yeah.
proof that I had intent to just really destroy you, I get it. But nothing like that. So the
It was
only thing,
inflammatory language, but at
uh,
best, I said it was
man,
inflammatory language at best.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
but still a competition. What do you think, Rafa? Because I know you have a really open mind. What did you think of everything that happened?
Well, I agree with you, man. Like you, because you called it out on you call yourself out on it. You you were a little
Yes.
tipsy and it didn't come out the way you wanted it to come out. So right, they say perspective is a big right. It's not what you say is how they take it, and
Hmm.
and I could understand how they could get offended by it, but at the end of the day, dude, as a comedian, I go as well with it's a roast. You're allowed to come with whatever you want to say about me to make me look like shit, and you win. And then I'm gonna have to come up with whatever crazy shit I want to say about you, so I can win. And at the end of the
Yes.
day,
Now,
whoever wins, we hug. And
and the person that does not make you laugh loses, right?
exactly,
But
yeah,
regardless of what he says, no hard feelings. He just
yeah. At the end of
loses.
the day,
Hey,
for comments,
what
and
you said was just
we
insulting and none of us laughed. So you know what? You lose. All right,
yeah,
I
exactly.
lost. The other person doesn't get upset. The other person doesn't go, "Oh, you hurt my feelings." No, you won. Congratulations. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? You won. I lost because I didn't make people laugh. If I would have made people laugh, then I would have won. But I
right.
didn't, so I lose. So shake it off. It was a rough fight. This guy threw dirt on you. He bit your ear. He did all this stuff. So he loses and he's disqualified.
And
But
we
you
move on
walk
to the
away and that's it. You don't cry. You don't go, why do you say that? No, that's it. You
yeah,
won. Congratulations. Walk away.
yeah. It's like
But,
a sporting event, right?
huh?
Like I said, it's like a sporting event, right? I'm sure these guys trash talk throughout the whole game, just to try
Hmm.
to get each other out of their zone. And at the end of the
Yeah.
day, winner wins, loser loses. They say
Yes.
dance.
That's it. That's it. Boxers do it all the time.
Right.
They go at it. They talk all their shit. They go in the ring. Then they fight, and that's it. But
Yeah.
Mayweather has to make the fight happen. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and,
He has
and
to
it's
get it
his last
right.
ever. Yeah.
Now, what happened to that channel now? What happens to those viewerships? Now what they all benefit from now shitting on
Exactly.
me.
Because now
What
people
I
are gonna want to see more of those videos.
yes. Now,
Let's see who's the
now
next one.
this is what's going on too is they were calling me and insulting me online. They bombarded my social media. They just destroyed me, bro. I mean, when I
They,
say destroyed you, they wished me death. They
they
wished my
insulted you.
parents.
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
insulted me. Now, she came to compete. I went there to compete. They
Yeah,
told me that's your adversary. Go at it.
yeah,
Okay. I didn't knock on her door or go to her social media to dump shit on her.
right.
I did it in a competition. All her fans and everybody else came and knocked on my door and shitted on my social media.
Yeah,
Then they went
exactly.
into my wife's social media, and then they went into my
That's
daughter's
fucked up.
social media,
That's
and then
fucked
they
up.
started doing that to them. And that's why I came out and I apologized. And I told them I understood what I did wrong. I get it, but don't do this to my family. Like they have
Exactly.
nothing to do with this.
And these
They have
people that
no.
yeah, and people like that, bro, right? That complain that because they're calling you a bully, right? They're calling you a misogynist. They're calling you somebody that is putting people down. All these people, that's exactly what they're doing it, and like you said, they're doing it even to a more
They're
like a
doing it to a
worse
6 year old. They're
level, bro.
doing it to a 6 year old, and they're doing it to
Exactly,
my
bro.
wife. Now,
People that had nothing to do with it,
I
nothing to do with it.
apologize. I apologize for reading a paper that a female rapper wrote
Right.
for me to sing against another female.
Yeah, and you apologize for
Okay,
your bad
I
shit.
apologize for my
Yeah,
bad judgment. My bad judgment.
exactly.
I'm not blaming anybody for my bad judgment, but that doesn't mean that gives you the right to then insult my daughter or my wife. And
Absolutely not.
that's when it was like, okay, guys, you guys crossed the line. But at the same time, I need to defend my wife and I need to defend my daughter. And for
Absolutely
them,
right, bro.
I need to be a man about it and admit what I did wrong publicly. I admitted what I did wrong to Monica, the person that I insulted. I called her the very next day and I said, listen, I am sorry. This is not how I planned this to happen. But if you took it the wrong way, I'm here to apologize to you and your husband. And I made a full apology to her and her
Yeah,
husband.
yeah.
I do not owe another apology to anybody else because they're the people that I insulted. You
Exactly, bro.
understand? If they took
Exactly.
it wrong, that was never my intent. But for you then to return and then start ripping my family apart, that is a form of bullying. And
A
and
worse,
shame on
worse.
you. Shame
Yeah,
on you because it's a fucking game. It was a
yeah,
game that got out of control, and it's because I was drinking and I was smoking. I admit all
yeah,
this,
yeah.
but
But exactly.
nonetheless, it was a game that I took it way too far, and it
The,
wasn't funny. I get it,
and my thing,
but
bro, is like these people, right? They're protecting this woman. They're protecting the woman, right? They're protecting that woman's honor per se, right? So
mhm,
I don't know her, but where is she trying to protect your wife's and your daughter's honor? Coming out and saying, hey, don't attack them. This was like you said, this was a game between Richard and I. Like his
mhm,
family had nothing to do with it. It's not like your
yes.
daughter was giving you taglines. Oh, call her a perra. You know what I mean?
No,
Daddy,
my
call her.
daughter was asleep. My daughter was
That's what
nowhere
I'm
near
saying,
this
bro.
thing.
And
But
even if
but
she was, whatever, dude. But yeah, they're off limits,
uh,
man. And that's what these people that that like to. Oh my God, you
so
shouldn't say this. You shouldn't say that. They're the worst of the worst, dude.
yes, and there's the hypocrisy. So
Yeah,
I was like, fuck it, dude. It is what it is. What am I gonna do? I can't argue with them. I let them take their shots. But at the end of the day, too, I thank them because now everybody knows me. Like
yeah,
it's
bro.
weird. It is
What's that?
bananas and how sickening my social media has grown. People have started adding me because they want to see what my replies are gonna be, and my reply was admitting to my mistake. But thank you for noticing, and here's my fucking
Yeah,
comedy. Why don't you
yeah,
see some of my stand up? Here you go. Watch some of my stand up because I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy it, English and Spanish.
yeah,
And they
dude.
realize that's not me, man. That's me having a few drinks where I'm in quarantine, where I can't perform anywhere.
How?
And you know what I mean? You know where
Yeah,
I'm talking about, bro. We're in
bro.
California, bro. You know what I'm talking about. There's no shows
Can't do
here.
shit. Yeah, nothing, bro. So yeah, man.
So,
So
so to crucify me and say, how dare you get drunk in your own house? I get it. I went on a platform and I made a fool out of myself, but I was in my own house. It's not I went drove somewhere or I hit somebody or I raped anybody or I killed
exactly.
anybody.
No, and you've said it perfectly, bro. You made a fool of yourself, and you
Yeah,
admitted your mistake. What else do they
yeah,
want? Dude,
yeah,
that's all we can do, bro. Like
yeah.
I bet you, most of those people that are blaming you and doing all this shit, I bet you they wouldn't even be able to do that. You know what I mean? They wouldn't even be able to own up to their mistakes. They would blame it on something else.
Yeah, and
It,
and you don't. And so the guy that ran the show, Franco, then goes and says, "All right, dude, it's over. We're done. I'm not working with that guy anymore." Which I respect his decision, man. It's your show. It's not something you want on your show. That's it. People tell me, what do you think of what he did? I said, that's it. Those are the consequences of making mistakes in life. And I think we forget about that. A man is a man, man. You choose to drink, you choose to smoke, you choose to do whatever vice you want. Know that there is consequences behind that. Now, either you learn from their mistakes and grow and become a better person, but you don't lie to yourself and you don't say it's not true.
Exactly,
I
bro.
know
And
what happened. I know what happened. I shouldn't have started drinking so early. I shouldn't have gotten drunk, and I did, and I didn't take it serious. And I should have took his that show serious. But I was just having a lot of fun, and I was so frustrated that that's all the avenues
that
that
was
I
your
had to
relief.
perform.
That was your
That was
relief,
my
yeah.
relief.
Of
And
all the
my wife,
emotions that
I'll be
you
honest
feel.
with you, dude. My wife would tell me, if you have a show, I'll let you drink, because it got to the point where I was drinking every day.
Yeah, yeah,
You understand? I was
yeah.
drinking every day. My wife says, you cannot drink if you do not have a show. And
Yeah,
I
dude.
understood her, because she said, I cannot have my husband drinking from Monday through Sunday. So the fact that there were no shows, she said, at least he'll drink once a week. So the fact that I got an opportunity to perform on Thursdays, I was like, oh shit, this is going to be great. And I started drinking early because I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I can
Yeah,
drink today. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And it just got out of hand. But at the end of the day, you don't crucify or go after their family or do all the stuff that they did, dude, and talk. And I was
You
like,
did not
ah,
go after the family, bro. And because, dude, also what happened, man? What happened to being allowed to make mistakes, right? Like
yeah.
for some reason, dude, people want everybody to act regal, like everlessness. You know, like, dude, we're human beings. We
So
err.
I'm
We
the
err.
only one. I'm the only one that's ever got hammered and made a fucking mistake or made a fool out
And
of
call the
themselves.
woman a bitch.
Come on, I'm the only one.
Like,
Smoke that ganja, baby. Hey, Maddie, what's up? So you understand?
hey,
So
listen,
now, oh, what you got there, bro? What you got there?
this is my little contraband.
Oh, your contraband, see, because he's in Texas. What's
Dude, I
up, bro?
brought
What's
two
going on?
points. Check it out.
Huh? You brought two of them? Bam, baby. That's it. What you got? That some top shelf?
Actually, I grew this myself, dude. This is
You
the first
did?
time I ever, yeah, the first time I ever grew a plant, dude.
And how was it? How much did you get from your plant?
Dude, it's still budding, man. But so far, I think I've gotten like about what's like 2/8. I think I've got
So,
like two
yeah.
eighths. Yeah,
So a quarter?
yeah. So far,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
my first time, dude. I was super
Yeah.
happy the way it came out, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And how strong is it? Is it as strong as you thought it was gonna be?
Yeah, dude. And it's not as potent because it's an outdoor, but dude, it get like for me, and like I said, I've been smoking weed for a long time, dude. It gets me where I want to be.
Okay. So how much do you smoke?
Let's see. I smoke
There you
altogether
go.
throughout the day. I'll probably say like about the equivalent of two joints. But
Two
but
joints?
it's a bowl, a bowl here, a bowl there. But I
Oh,
smoked at least like five, 6 times a day.
5, 6 times a day. Yeah, me too, dude. I smoke about that, but I'll smoke like 3 joints, 4 joints a day, which is
Yeah,
about an eighth. I'll smoke about an eighth a day.
yeah.
Now
That's
that's
a
a
lot,
lot.
bro.
That's a lot,
That's a
bro.
lot.
But that's all I got to do is smoke weed and chill. That's all I do.
Well, that's how I have to do, man. And imagine, dude. I feel bad for the other states or the rest of the world that doesn't have that. That
Yeah,
doesn't have
bro.
the
That doesn't have
ability
the
to
freedom to smoke weed.
go back, smoke a joint, dude, and
Hmm.
relax, dude. Because it's like, dude, you start going inside your head. I'm lucky that I live with another human being, right, my chick. But dude, if if you're just by yourself, your mind is gonna take you to dark places. If you can't find happiness, And like we said, dude, weed turns that frown upside down automatically. You know what I mean, dude? You go,
It does, bro. It does. It does, and that's why would you want to live your life miserably? Talking about life miserably, bro. I'm gonna cut this short because my fucking air conditioning went out and I'm sweating like
I
I'm a
can see,
cokehead.
dude. I thought you were
Oh,
crying, dude.
I know,
What
bro.
is
I'm not
Mexico?
crying.
Leave
I'm
me
sweating
alone,
like
Mexico. Leave me alone.
a no. Actually, it's in a ways turning to be a blessing, and in a sense, my wife said, "Are you a celebrity now because you're involved with a scandal?"
There's no press, no press, right?
And I said, "I guess I'm a celebrity. I guess I'm
Oh
a
yeah.
celebrity." Good thing that doesn't affect any of my comedy here in the U.S. I can still perform. People are still booking me. As a matter of fact, I think I have a few more bookings. So Yeah. See,
I
that
see.
gets a little more easy going. So, Rafa, thank you very much for joining me, man.
Thank you, guys.
I'll bring you right back, man. See if we can bring you back with Joel Cholo and we get more into your comedy when we come back.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. And when we're
Right?
back out there, I'm gonna be smoking right with you, bro.
Hey, bro. Yeah, we do it here. We can smoke together. All
All
right.
right, yeah, whatever, dude. Cool, man.
All right,
Thank you,
guys.
Richard.
Thank you,
Europe, we'll
guys.
see you soon.
Nos vemos. Hasta luego. Bye.
That was super cool. Thank you, Yerbabuena, for having